I come from a family of 4. Well, it's my mother and my 2 siblings. My dad passed on when I was a year old. So when I finished primary, I'm in high school. Now this is time for me to go to varsity. And I knew very well that my mother could not afford that. She works at the church as a Sunday school organizer. And then, so she said to me, so what do you want to do? I said, no, I want to study pharmacy. That was me. And then she said, what do you want to study? So I said, I want to study at Rhodes University. So she said, okay, that's fine. Did you apply? So I did everything. And then I got a letter. And the letter said, no, your application was not successful. So I didn't show my mother the letter. And then I said to her, in fact, before I said that to her, so she said to me, you need to apply to as many institutions as you possibly can in case it does not go well. So I said, no, that's fine. But my heart was set where I wanted to go. I had researched the institution I wanted to study at, and I knew that it was going to make a difference in my life. So I said to her just prior to the school opening, so I said, you know what, I'm very worried and I think the post is not working properly. So I think I need to actually go to Grahamstown and go to the school and find out if my application was successful or not. So she says, okay, fine. You want to do that? It's okay. So she gives me $1,000. At that time, a ticket to go to Grahamstown was 250 rand. So I get on the bus, pack my bags, and I go to school. And when I got there in the morning, I didn't even know where to go. Because I knew, the truth I had at the back of my head that I'm going into a territory where I know very well that I don't qualify to be there. So then I go to the reception desk and I say to the lady, I give her my name and I say to her, I applied to come here and I didn't get a confirmation of whether my application was successful or not. So she looks and she says to me, no, and very rudely, she says, no, Prudence, you're not accepted, so please, can you move over? We need to serve other students. Now, as if I didn't know that this has already happened, I cried like a baby. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking the sun is going down, I have no place to stay, and I know very well that I'm not accepted. So she comes and she says to me, Prudence, you're not crying blood, so please move over. We need to serve other students. So I said, okay, that's fine. Can I just find out who is heading the commerce department here? She gives me a name, but I don't think she knew that I was going to do anything about that. So she gives me a name and I go to the office. I look for that lady she gave me, and then I go to the office and then she says to me, where do you come from? And I tell her, she's originally from Pretoria. She's been in Grahamstown for over 10 years, so she knew exactly what I was talking about in terms of a distance. So I tell her, I come from Wheatbank. She says, but why? And I said, ma'am, the bottom line is, I want to study. I know that you're saying I can't do this, but if you just give me a chance, even if you can accept me for up until March, Easter, and if I don't make any subject, if I don't pass, please, by all means, put me out. I'll be more than happy to do it. So she says to me, no, but I've never seen that. Like, why are you doing this? Why did you take the courage? Why? She asked me a lot of questions I didn't have answers for. Over that weekend, I had the best time of my life ever. For I felt like I did not have issues and problems at all. And I kind of now when I reflect back on it, I feel like I baptized myself into the concept of being at school and really running forward with this. And I said, Lord, if you give me this chance, I promise you I will not disappoint. On Monday, when I saw her, she had spoken to the dean and she said, no, there's a foundation phase that you can be part of if you're interested. And that's how I got into the institution. And then they give me the acceptance, like condition, but verbally. They say, no, it's fine, you can come through. So now she says to me, unfortunately for finance, you're going to have to go back to the queue and go to that lady again and ask her to show you to the finance office. And then I went there and so they say to me, do you at least have money to pay? I said, yes, I do. It's about 750. Yeah. She says, no, your fees are 16,000. Do you have money to pay for that? I said, no, there's no way I have 16,000. And she asked me, your parents, can they pay? I said, no, my mother, I can assure you right now, there's no way she can pay. So they do the whole process and I get through their loan system and I get approved. Then I get a letter and I get funding immediately. This is happening over a period of a weekend. So she says to me, you're under 21. You now need to go home and get your form signed. Do you at least have money to go home? And I said, yes. what I've got is enough to take me back home and bring me. So when I got home, I told my mother said to me, I'm so happy for you. I don't understand the courage you had, but I just wanted to tell you that I actually did get your letter of regret as well. I saw it. But when you said to me you wanted to go, I thought, if you want to do it, then do it. So when I'm saying dream the dream you want to dream, if you're looking at what do you have around you, what is going right, how much money do you have, how much support do you have, chances are a lot of it is not in place, and you will never be able to spread as high as you want to.